don't do that. That's IJJ Fish. She'd be like, no, that's my man. What are you talking about? But okay. Yeah. See, you know, like
you're right. That's true. It is our stream, so we gotta do better. We'll go to the next one though. That's cool.
Nowhere.
Yeah, Nowhere Plus.
Bet.
I'm thinking. Okay. So this is by Castle Finn. So he's a regular of ours, and he actually got a purple a couple weeks back. So yeah, dude, he's one of our boys. He's a local artist out of here. So he says it's a work in progress. So we'll take it from that lens. We can kind of help give you some final stuff before you actually release it. I think it's done. I started this last 10 days ago, so it's a fresh one. Someone said I have a bit of a Bowie sound. Oh, I said that. So that may have influenced my production choices.
Oh,
also,
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Was that guy that I heard a couple weeks ago that had that the song was crazy and the homie Josh was like, nah, and I'm like, oh dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
There was some conflict in the chat too, bro. But I was like floating. I was floating.
That shit was cold. That shit was cold, man.
It was super cool. So he said also the recent Bezos space race inspired some social commentary mixed with some personal summer experiences. So enjoy. Dude, that'd be dope. I'm excited. I love about the space race and all that shit. Where can I send something to? FF, bro. Where you been, bro? Look at the overlay. I think there's a URL, like tiny URL, fast track form, something like that. Rumors, if you could help him out, that'd be dope. And we got Castle Finn too in the chat. We're about to listen to your song, so pulled up at the right time.
Perfect time, man.
All right, so this is Nowhere. You ready, Bo?
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. The stereo spacing on this is really cool.
Something's got a hold on me. I've been going nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. It hits.
I've been going nowhere. I've been going nowhere.
The layers on the vocals too. Super silky. That snare sounded super country.
Yeah, I was about to say them drums are spicy.
Walking at night, strolling through these steaming alleys until the morning light. It's like a late ride down in a warm stream, floating out to the sea. Just watching all these people swimming, flowing out to the street. I've been going nowhere.
That chorus.
I've been going nowhere. I've been going nowhere. I've been going nowhere.
This shit is lovely right here.
There's a little man in a big old ship.
Change it.
Blazing
It's got that radio effect on it.
All alone up there, that poor rich man. No, he's never had enough.
Woo.
So he's going nowhere. But then going nowhere. Then going nowhere.
Some of those are very splashy.
Oh, I have a comment on that for sure.
that was fire.
Whoo!
I was into
No
that.
way.
I've been going nowhere. I like that shit. I wish I could sing. That makes me want to sing. I like that shit.
You hit the notes. You hit the notes. Oh, we got the what's the chat going off on right now? Let's see. Oh, okay, they're just kicking it. But yeah, Castle Finn, Nowhere. That was a work in progress, dude. Let me know when that drops because that was fucking fire, man. We were loving it.
That reminded me of I'm far removed from college, but that reminded me of walking through the quad under the influence of something on a sunny day. You know what I mean? Like just like, ooh, everything is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking that, but like nighttime as well.
Okay,
but definitely under the influence. I mean, like I'm looking at like the stars and stuff because like it gave me that whole spacey vibe. Especially in the beginning, like the little atmosphere kind of little beeps and bloops that he was doing. Yeah. Super cool. That's our vibes. I mean, it's a green. Castle Finn knows how to bring it.
It's a bright green. They had a mood to it. Yeah.
If there's a purple on the vibes, I'd put it on purple too.
Yeah. That the vibes were righteous. I thought the content. Now I have to admit, on the content's perspective, I didn't necessarily catch all the lyrics. I don't know if you did. I was really digging in, trying to understand like what he was talking about. It kind of felt almost like a love song. I could be mistaken. I would love if Castle Finn could tell us like, were the lyrics, it felt like it was directed toward kicking it with a chick, but I'm not 100% sure. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to catch lyrics on the first listen too, but that was one of the things I'm going to say in production. Because the very first thing that I noticed is I need to turn up the volume on this because I couldn't hear the lyrics.
I turned mine all the way up. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if Castle Finn, if this is mastered all the way, but it might just be in terms of gain staging a little bit quiet compared to what we've listened to. I know that SoundCloud tends to boost things a little bit louder, so maybe it's just on our end that's different, but maybe you want to look into that. But even after I gain staged it, I think with the balance between the instrumental and the vocals, to be able to hear the story that you're telling around the first time, I'd like to hear the vocals more upfront and maybe a little louder in the mix.
Yo, is gain staging just technical for turning it up?
Basically, yeah. Gain, so it's like gain is like turn it up, like gain volume, and then is like everything's the same. Yeah, so everything is the same.
I'm just being funny.
You know. But he said it's very much an aloneness song. Castle Finn said in the chat.
What did he say? He
said it's very much a song about being alone.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was completely wrong on that, and I guess that's part of the feedback is that like. I need to hear that and understand it a little bit more because I agree. I had to turn all the way up, and then it felt like the instrumentation was drowning you out a lot. Like I love the splashiness of the cymbal in there. That was I really like that. And then the drum sounded really crispy, but yeah, your voice just didn't have the depth that I would need to get through those things. It was almost like if you're cutting through a big block of cheese. Like I can't get through the whole thing. You know what I mean? I want to be able to slice evenly, slice cleanly. I always got these food metaphors, but anyway, but that's what I thought about it.
What's that shirt say in the back?
Fat Boy Dreams, baby.
Fat Boy Dreams. You got merch?
I got the Fat Boy merch. If you need it, I'll let your boy.
There you go.
But anyway,
no, I agree with the cymbals, and we talked. We like mentioned it briefly when we were listening to it. Castle Finn, I think you have your choruses like come in big. Yeah. And it's something that's super hard to do, but you do it successfully time in and time out. They come in big. There's like a beautiful kind of stereo spacing with the guitars coming in on the left every now and again. And then the drums I thought sounded really, really solid. I would say for the splash cymbal or crash cymbal that Bo's mentioning as well, I think there is a little bit too much high frequency because some of them, not all of them, sounded a little bit grating to my ear. And they're also kind of sitting in that frequency range that where kind of enunciation of your vocals comes through. So when that chorus hits and is big and beautiful, the thing that's being like really crisp is not the vocals and the lyrics, it's that splash cymbal. And sometimes it's too much. So if you were able to get back into the studio and do like just back into the mix, maybe duck that cymbal on the high frequency just a little bit.
Real quick for folks, not me, of course, but others who may not know what you mean by stereo spacing. What do you mean by that?
Oh, stereo spacing. So that's just like if you took the track and then you were to plot like what's in the left ear, what's in the right ear, what's in the center.
Mhm.
That's like what stereo spacing is.
Mhm.
And like what I mean, he made it very full. So I heard like guitars like slightly to the left. Some of the splash cymbals were like on the edges of the stereo space, whereas the
Okay.
kick and the snare are like kind of direct in the middle. Same with the vocals are typically direct in the middle. And it just gives you a feel that like when you're listening to a song, it's almost like you're watching like a live band
A
play.
live band, yeah.
Yeah, like the bass. I think the bass on this one was like a little bit to the left too. It's like it gives you that imagery when you close your eyes. It's like, oh, this is a band that I'm listening to right
Yeah,
now.
I can
And-
easily see that. Yeah, big facts. Okay, cool. No, that's good to know. I mean, I
There
didn't
you
need to know, but for other people,
No, that's a good prop question, bro. Thank you. We need clips like that and shit. Like that's perfect. But another thing, a small thing on production, and I'm going so hard on this because Castle Finn,
'Cause
I
it's
think
good.
is super talented. It's super good. It has the vibes up there, and I think if the changes are made, I think this goes to a purple for me. But as it is right now, I don't think it would be there yet. Just because some things, like if I listen to a song and something is grating, like to my ear, where it kind of like hurts when I turn up the volume. There's that splash cymbal, but also just like a little bit in terms of the bass range. I think the bass guitar could come out a little bit more. But other than that, like I was super impressed as usual. You have a knack for songwriting and arrangement. I think it's
Yes.
absolutely a joy to listen to.
Yeah.
So
You,
I can't-
I'm gonna be singing it. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be singing that. I'm gonna be singing that the rest of the day, bro. Like that.
Sure. He's got
And-
earworms.
Well, and to me, like that is the crux of making good music. Is having somebody walk away with something where they're like repeating it. When you do that, you're well on your way to where you want to be.
Yeah, that's the X factor. I think that
Yeah.
you have it. You have that artistic talent that a lot of
Yeah.
people don't have, and so.
Yes.
When it comes to like release tracks, it's just like getting all this nitty gritty stuff to make sure it's the perfect listen every time. And like if you're like as a live artist, Castle Finn, like you don't have to worry about this shit because when you go to live, I just know you're gonna kill it. But yeah.
Dude's
You
a
see,
beast.
he says, nah, the vocal depth back of it need to be brought up, but new to town and it's hot as hell. It is fucking hot out here. Great,
It is.
helpful stuff. That's why we do this. Vocals coming up and forward. Thanks so much. Thank you, Castlefin. Really do appreciate you. And looks like the chat appreciated you too. So
Yeah, that shit was
local
crazy.
talent. Love to highlight it.
Shouts to Urbana Champagne.